Dividing by whole numbers. Pause the video and have a go at dividing by whole numbers. You may wish to use the little fact on the right hand side to help you with example 12. Let's look at example 9. We've got to divide 747 by 3. So sometimes people call this the bus stop method. So we see how many times 3 goes into 7, which is 2. So we write down 2 and we carry the remainder over here, which is 1. 3 goes into 14 4 times because 3 4s are 12, which leaves 2 left over. And then 3 goes into 27 9 times. So your answer is 249. Then we have 86 and we're dividing that by 5. So 5 goes into 8 once, and then we've got 3 left over, and 5 goes into 36 7 times. 5 7s are 35, so that gives you a remainder of 1. Later in the course we'll have a more sophisticated and more mathematical way to write that, but at this stage, objective 8, remainder 1 is fine. Example 11, we're dividing by 100. To do that, you just move the decimal point 2 spaces to the left, or you're moving the number 2 spaces to the right. And that gives 3.74. Example 12, we're dividing by 18. You could have a go at just literally doing the bus stop method, like this, like number 9, with 18. But people might find that difficult because the 18 times tables are not in everyone's head off by heart. So what you can do is break this number up into 2 pieces, divide it by maybe 6 and 3, or 9 and 2. I'm going to divide it by 2, and then I'm going to divide it by 9. Dividing by 2 first of all, because it's easier. So 612 divided by 2. 2 goes into 6 3 times. 2 doesn't go into 1, so carry the 1 over. And 2 goes into 12 6 times. We then have the 306, and we have to divide that by 9. 9 doesn't go into 3, so carry the 3 over. 9 3s are 27, with 3 left over. And then 9 4s are 36. So your answer then is 34. I should make clear that this nice method of splitting it into dividing by 2 numbers only works really well if there is no remainder, if actually 612 is divisible by 18. If not, it's a bit of a disaster. You'd actually be best dividing actually by 18 itself.